Once a young boy came to Gautam Buddha and said, Buddha, why do I have so many obscene thoughts in my mind? I often have thoughts of lust in my mind, thinking about which I waste a lot of time and energy, because of which I cannot remain calm and always feel attracted to the opposite sex. Buddha smiled and said, do you know what is lust? The boy said, Buddha, I do not know what is the meaning of work. But whatever it is very bad. Wisdom said, first of all, you should understand that whatever is naturally inside us is not bad. He has some or the other needs in our life. Lust is a kind of emotion that makes us feel the lack of something or the other. Then we start getting attracted towards that thing to make up for that lack. Like if someone has a lack of money, then there will be attraction towards money. I lust for money. Then lust is nothing but a kind of lack. There is a kind of feeling of need, and when this need is physical, then we call it lust. The boy said, Buddha, have you understood what is the meaning of work? But where does it come from in us? How is it generated? Buddha said sexual desire does not come from anywhere, but it is naturally present within us, and it is necessary to have it because it is the basis of the expansion of mankind. The boy said, Buddha, when lust is naturally present inside us, then why do people say wrong about lust? Buddha said it is a big problem that people have started looking at sex in the wrong way. Tried to suppress it. It is not wrong to have lust, but it is wrong to have unbridled lust. It is wrong to always think only about him, to live only for him, and to make only him the goal of your life. Buddha asked the boy, what do you think? Does it work in animals too? The boy said, yes, drops do happen because even animals have to take their generation forward. Wisdom said, then why don't we call the lust of animals wrong? The boy said, don't know, you tell. The Buddha said that because animals use their sex desire only to produce offspring, not to obtain happiness or with the intention of enjoying happiness, because nature has not given animals the ability to think so much that they can understand their make lust the basis of your momentary happiness. While we humans try to use everything found in nature for our happiness and pleasure by using our ability to think and understand. We, humans, have done the same with sex and lust. It has made it the basis of its pleasure and enjoyment, the feeling that nature had instilled in us for the survival of the human race. We have made it the paramount goal of life. And this unbridledness of human lust is neither the reason for it to be wrong. The boy said, Buddha, but why does lust dominate? What is the reason for its unbridledness? Buddha said, there are 4 major reasons for the unbridled lust for work, the first of which is the absence of any major purpose in life. That day he asked the boy, do obscene thoughts come to your mind even when you are busy with some work? The girl said, no, when I am best then thoughts do not come in my mind. Wisdom said, our mind can think of only one thing at a time. That's why obscene thoughts cannot come when some other thoughts are going on in our minds. If we have a big and clear goal in life, and if we are completely devoted to that goal, then we will never have enough time for this useless thought to enter our minds. And even if such thoughts arise, the thoughts of our strong goal will easily establish them in our minds as well. But the real problem is that most people lack a strong and clear goal. Friends, if you do not have a clear and strong goal in your life, and you want to make it but are confused about the purpose of your life, then it will help you to take this decision. This book whose name is If You Do Not Have Time to Read This Book, then you can also listen to the books of this book in Hindi. Cook'em on Cook app is India's leading fastest growing audiobook platform, where you can listen to thousands of books in an audio format of your choice for less than a single book. Normally it's 1 year subscription in which costs 319 rupees. But at this time April sale is going on, so you will have to subscribe for 1 year. Only 199 rupee if you use coupon code April50, but this coupon code is valid only till 12 o'clock midnight on 1st. If you want to download this app, then the description for the app will be found on the comment. Buddha said that the second reason for the unbridled lust for work is the attempt by society to suppress it by telling it wrong. A large section of people have always looked at sexuality in the eyes of everyone, and the biggest reason for this is that we have not accepted our sex organs like other parts of the body. While our sex organs are just like our other organs like hands, feet, mouth, etc., which do their work for which nature has made them. But we have made these reproductive organs more mysterious, and when something becomes a ritual, then a different interest of people awakens towards it, due to which people knowingly or unknowingly feel attraction towards lust. The Buddha went on to say, when a thought is tried to suppress it, it emerges with greater force, and the same thing is being done with the thoughts of lust. Said, if I tell you not to think about mangoes, what is the first picture that comes to your mind? The boy said that day the first picture in his mind came somewhere mango. Buddha said, similarly, when we try to forcefully stop obscene thoughts, they arise in us with more force. That's why never try to suppress thoughts. The boy said, yes, I have also felt this. Wisdom said that the third reason for the dominance of sexuality in humans is that we are not aware of our thoughts. How are the thoughts going on in our minds? We never pay attention to it. One unique thing about the thoughts that arise in our mind is that when we think about one thing, our mind starts putting more thoughts related to the same thing in front of us, and then in the same way, a chain is formed on which we get stuck. That's exactly what happens with obscene thoughts. Once we see someone, we create a real thought in our mind. Then our mind automatically makes a chain of these thoughts. Thinking about this, we waste a lot of our energy and time. That's why it is important to pay attention to the thoughts arising inside you with full awareness. The Buddha said that the fourth reason for the dominance of obscene thoughts is to associate people with bad thoughts and obscene thoughts. Many times it happens that sexuality is not there in us, but due to being with some real people, it dominates inside us. The girl said, yes, Buddha, I have felt this thing myself. Buddha said that's why distance should be kept between people with bad thoughts and real people. The boy said, Buddha, have you understood how sexuality dominates? But how to stop it from taking over? Wisdom said, first of all, you should understand that the energy of sex cannot be stopped. It can only be transformed, and there are two ways to transform this energy. The first is love, and the second is meditation. When we are in true love, the energy of our sexuality is transformed into our happiness and our joy. But most people think of physical attraction as love, which consumes energy, not transformation. The most successful way to transform the energy of lust within the body is through meditation. They become, in front of whom all the pleasures and luxuries of the world seem to fade away. It is not that after getting into meditation, you are not able to think and do all that, rather you have risen above it, and then giving all these entitlements makes you feel small and childish. The boy said, "But where did meditation start?" Buddha said, "First of all, you start spending time alone with yourself, because the person with whom you spend the most time comes to know him the most, and when you start knowing yourself, then all these material pleasures will become smaller for you. Will start feeling like this, and then one day this will also come. When without your wish any kind of thoughts will stop arising in your mind.